Hey, what's going on YouTube? My name is Brian and welcome back to another episode here of Brian Builds Things. Today, we're going to be continuing where we left off in our last video, which was we were starting to build a mob farm. And I've done a little bit of progress on that since the last time we played. But I'm actually, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys what I've done, and then we're going to continue on that a little bit, and we're probably going to come back to the house here and start working on my enchanting room, because as you can see, hasn't made a whole lot of progress since I first built the house. So we're gonna do a little bit of everything today, but yeah, let's just jump right into it and yeah, just waste no more time. Obviously, we got my dog pal here. Still doesn't have a name yet. I might work on a name between this episode and the next one, but if you have a name suggestion, feel free to leave that in the comment section down below. But he's got a red collar. He's nice and furry, as you can see. Nice and fluffy. So I don't know, fluffy might be a good name, but I don't know. We'll figure it out hopefully by next episode. But now I'm gonna go show you what I've done since last time. I haven't done a whole lot because I've been busy playing other games and all that. But as you can see, it looks like kind of a little bit of an abomination at this point. I guess it could look worse, but it's got a nice diorite pattern on it too. But it's mostly made out of cobblestone. As that's how I designed it initially on a different world, like I talked about last episode. This outer exterior building hasn't had any changes to it other than a little staircase, which we'll go down there in a minute. But yeah, so this is the exterior or the main part where all the mobs are going to be spawning. They're going to be spawning in here. And there's a couple layers that they'll be spawning on. So all down here is going to be water, and then up here is where they're actually going to be spawning from. So they'll be spawning in these two layers. They'll eventually wander down here and be pushed by the water down into the mob farm. And if you just heard that a second ago, that was some thunder. It's actually looks like it's going to probably storm when I'm recording this. So hopefully I'll try and edit that out a little bit. But anyways, so continuing on, like I said, we got the whole part here that's about done. I'll actually be adding some water into this section in this video, so we'll be doing that. Sun is already going down, so I'll probably go to bed in a short minute. But yeah, and then I guess we'll go sleep here first, and then we'll go down to the basement to where we'll actually be able to go down and collect all the mobs, the loot and everything like that. So because that's kind of what I want to do, is I kind of want to start getting all the mob loot. Kind of getting like not necessarily the rotten flesh, but some of the more useful items, so like the arrows, maybe some bows in there, some string from the spiders, gunpowder from the creepers, stuff that we can use to make other things that we would use. So also I've been grinding out trying to get some more leather because like I said, I am trying to excuse me, build more of this enchanting room. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you down what I've done progress wise in the basement of the mob farm. It's not 100% completed yet, but it's getting here. So the plan is going to be, this is not going to be a staircase. For now, it's going to be a staircase, but I'm actually a little hungry here. But it's not going to be a staircase. The idea is you're going to walk into a little hut side building right here. This will be like I think we talked about last episode, we make it kind of like an abandoned fort or something. I think that we're going to try and do that. I'll come up with a design of how I want to do that, but you're going to walk into a little side building here. It's going to have a nice little roof on it and everything. And then there's going to be some chests in here or maybe something in here, I don't know. And then there's going to be a minecart track that's going to start here. It's going to go down here. And it's going to loop around. I made it so that it can loop around and connect up, or it should be able to at least. It's going to go pretty deep underground, all the way down here. And then it's going to go down here. So then it's going to come here. It's going to stop right here. You're going to be able to get off of the minecart track, and you're going to have one of two options. You're going to have either an option to go upstairs, or you're going to have an option to come over here. And how it'll work is we come up. This will be staircase, or this will be stairs right here. When you come up the stairs here, you'll see there's a little gap here. The mobs will fall down here, and then because there's a slab here, they won't be able to hit you, or they won't be able to attack you, or me. So then I'll be able to just hit with my sword like this, and then knock them, if I want to get loot or whatever. Well, actually, more than not case, they'll probably, they won't die instantly from fall damage. But if they do, they'll be able, their stuff will just spawn down there. But then the idea is to kind of make this as a little bit of an XP farm. So I can use it like that. I guess I could maybe add a little bit of an mechanism that they go through lava, so then their stuff just kind of, falls down here. I don't know. I haven't worked out that far ahead of it yet. But also this, I will say this was centered, but then I realized as soon as I started digging down from above that I was a little bit off in my my counting. So it's a little off center, but it doesn't really matter. Because the idea is that we'll come here, and then there'll be hoppers all here, and they'll lead into chests, which will be in kind of this formation right here. And I'll have to go load up the other world that I built this mob farm on previously to know how that works. But yeah, so let's start. Like I said, what I was going to be doing, which I'm going to start putting water into the mob farm to, I guess the goal for the episode by the end of it is to hopefully have the thing working, at least a little bit. So yeah, so to do that, like I said, we're going to be probably finishing off the roof because the roof's not quite done yet, as you can see. I don't know if I have any cobblestone on me, actually. I might have to go gather some more from somewhere, but we're going to put some water in here first, like this. And yeah, so let's go gather some water from out here, and I'll just keep gathering water. And actually, it looks like a little stream in there. I'm going to have to make sure there's no streams in the water. But we're going to get rid of these torches right here. And then we're going to add, like I said, the water. So the idea is the water should, once I put it all on here, it should all come to the edge here and not overflow. Because obviously we want the mobs to naturally walk off these and then just naturally flow, into the water. And as you can see, if I go F5 mode, third person, you can see how I kind of just gradually drift. I'm sure you guys all know what I'm talking about. I'm not like, this game's not new by any means. So, yeah, that's kind of the idea of how we're going to be doing this. So, hopefully you guys are okay with that. I know this is not the most fun thing in the world, but again, just trying to build this world from the ground up. So, that's kind of how we're having to do things here. So, yeah, I'll just be filling this up with water again here. I'm obviously going to have to add a couple more streams in places. And is this centered? I think this is centered. It should be centered. But we'll probably add a couple more streams in here, like a 3x3 area, so that way they all hit the edge here. But also, well, actually, I think, yeah, we'll do it this way. We'll fill in the water. I'll block it up, and then we'll go to the roof, and we'll fill up the entire roof, and then we'll, after that, we'll hopefully it should start working, as the mobs will spawn. I mean, obviously they won't necessarily spawn because I think you have to be so far away from the mob farm in order for them to start spawning. But yeah, it should be hopefully it should work pretty well. Like I said in the last video, and I talked about this a little earlier too, I have tried this on a different world before. I don't exactly remember where I got the design from. I think it was from someone on YouTube, but I couldn't find the video that I initially found it on. So it's probably a mix of someone else's design and my own design. From I think 5 years ago, this rate already, which seems crazy that was already 5 years ago that I made it initially. But time does fly, and whatnot. So, but yeah, we're just gonna kind of put the last couple of buckets of water in here, like so. And then, like I said, we're going to try not to fall in the hole. But then we're also going to be making, I'm going to make a couple of hoppers. Because I have some iron on me, and I have some wood as well. So we'll be able to make some chests, make some hoppers. And then, yeah, that should be all we need. So, and I just noticed that putting another one of the buckets down, that I don't know if the streams are all sadly going to, fill in. Actually, they should be able to. Let's see what happens if I do this one over here. Is this all going to fill in? Looks like it's a little short. There should not be any. Okay, so I'll have to add another block of water, which is fine because obviously the mobs aren't going to spawn in the water. I don't think they can necessarily, unless they do, and I'm just, I'm not aware. But yeah, I think we're just gonna have to. I'm just gonna do this one of these parts first, and then we're gonna come back and do this. So yeah, I guess I don't know what else to really talk about, other than I hope you guys are enjoying. Hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. I have a lot of plans for what to build. Obviously, it's the whole premise of the series. But yeah, and this also won't be the only thing I do on Minecraft on this channel. I think I'm planning. I plan at some point to do some more mini games, like go on since I'm on PC, I have access to the servers and all that, so I can play on Hypixel, the Hive, and I think those are still a thing. I haven't actually honestly played those in several years now, but hoping to hop back on those again. Maybe play some fun games. Obviously by myself because I don't really have a whole lot of friends on Minecraft at the moment. So kind of just me going solo, which is fine. I do have a couple siblings that a couple of my brothers that play Minecraft, so I might be able to do a collab maybe someday with one of them. A couple of them do have YouTube channels of their own, but they're not really active a whole lot, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. Honestly, life is more than just YouTube. So is this gonna work? There we go. Okay, that works now. But yeah, so the plan is to do some more mini games at some point, some more multiplayer type of games, instead of just building all the time. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put a mini games or anything in this world. I'm probably gonna just, like I said, keep building things I've already planned on building, and then from there kind of build, like, I don't know, maybe something, different. Like, I don't know, maybe make a city, like a modern city. Maybe either that or a medieval city. Like build a castle. I've always wanted to build a big castle in Minecraft. And just a whole like medieval type city. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to have the patience necessarily for that type of thing, but I've wanted to build that for years. And oh, I hit my mic. But yeah, I don't know if I have the patience for that necessarily, but we'll see. But yeah, so it looks like we got all the water in now. So let's continue with what I said we were going to do. So we don't have a whole lot of cobblestone, I don't think. Let me go see if I can grab some from my house. I'm going to eat some cooked potatoes here, as I am running a little bit low on hunger. Also, my pickaxe is almost broken, so I probably should grab another one at some point. But actually, where's my cobblestone? My cobblestone's up here. So let's jump up here. Oh yeah, there we go. We have plenty of cobblestone. So let's grab a couple stacks of that. And then we're going to, also while I'm here, have access to crafting tables. I'm going to make all this into some chests. And then we're going to make some hoppers. And I think I need 9 hoppers, I think. So I'm going to need 9 chests. I don't know. Sadly, don't have enough for 9 chests. So I'm going to have to make cut down some more trees. Well, actually, I probably could just make a hopper. Actually, I think 3 will be fine for now. I'll just at least show you guys what I mean. At least get it working, so that way you guys can, have an idea of what exactly I'm building. And that is not how you build a hopper at all. I think it's. Oh wait, you don't need a chest at all, do you? Hold on, wait. I had that. Oh no, I have more iron than I need. There we go. So 3 hoppers like that. And now it looks like it's getting to night again. Or nighttime, so I'm gonna sleep in my bed in my very barren bedroom. I will decorate it at some point, but I haven't. I need to figure out what I'm gonna decorate with. Also, I will show you this too. Between episodes, I managed to kill a raid, raid leader, raider leader. I don't know what you call them, but I got an ominous bottle and an ominous banner, and I've dealt with raiders before and the pillagers. So I know what they're like, and I know how they work, a little bit at least, I think. And since I live next to a village, I'm trying to avoid being next to the village for the time being. Now, obviously, I'm not hanging the banner up or anything, because I know what that does. So, ideally, I think we'll be fine. I don't want to I don't want to spawn a raid until I have, like a wall or something to fortify the village, because I do plan on doing that at some point, but I just haven't done it yet. So I will not fight a raid anytime soon until I build a wall. So yeah, we'll do it that way. But now we're gonna fill up the top of this roof here. very quickly, hopefully, so we can start to get this working. And is there any torches in here? I don't think there is. And this is all just natural sunlight. So yeah, I'm going to do the same pattern, I think. Well, actually, because yeah, there's 3. Actually, we'll just do 3 by 3. And then I'm going to do the same thing I did before in the same thing I did before down below with the andesite on the roof. So yeah, we're going to unfortunately have to, I'm going to have to, actually there's some dirt in here anyways, so I'm going to have to break it all down at some point anyways. But yeah, we're going to make this 3 by 3 cross on the top and then fill in the roof with andesite. And I do have andesite in my chest as well. So I'll go grab that in a moment. But yeah, so let's hopefully get this finished in this video, and then we'll, or at least we'll get it functioning. I don't know if it will function because I'm not sure how much time we're gonna have left. But yeah, so that's. Oh wait, I did that wrong. Yeah, okay. It's supposed to go one more over, and I think we'll be good. So sadly, pickaxe is about broken. And that's going to fall down. Oh, no, I think I grabbed it. Okay. So then we're going to do this. Break this all down here. And there's my pickaxe. So unfortunately, I am going to have to make another one. So luckily, there's a crafting table down here. So I'll just make one really quickly. Like this. So a nice, fresh iron pickaxe. And actually, while I'm down here, I'm going to break my way in here. And I'm going to... actually, I don't know if I... Well, yeah, actually, I'll wait on it. I'll go inside before I do anything else, and I'll just break through the mob farm and collect those dirt blocks that are in there, because I don't want the dirt blocks to be in there, and then I guess there's a torch in there too. But get any spare blocks that fall down here that I don't collect. So, but yeah, now that the cross is done here on top, I think I just need to do andesite, but I think I might do it a little differently. I might do a thicker layer on the edge here of cobblestone just so I have to use less andesite. And obviously, you're not going to be able to see this from the outside eventually once we have whatever's going to cover it up at some point, whether that be a fortress or something else like that. So, so yeah, I just want to really quickly finish up the roof here, so that way we have time at the end of the video, or the end of the episode, to see it hopefully in action. So yeah, let's just really quickly finish this up. Hopefully I can. Let's see. So we got that layer on the entire edge, and honestly, I mean, I have the cobblestone here. I might as well just make the whole roof out of cobblestone. Honestly, I will probably fix it once I'm done with the episode recording this, but just to make it sure it functions right, and hopefully it does work. I'll do that. And I'm actually running out of cobblestone, so I might actually have to grab andesite after all. But hopefully not. Hopefully I'll have enough for, you know, each of these. So let's just cover this all up here, like so. Just make sure I don't fall in on accident. So let's just do this. Trying to fill this up before the end of the video. And yeah. And oh, I just ran out of cobblestone, unfortunately. So unfortunately, I'm going to actually have to go grab some more from my house, which luckily is not too far away. So it's not that bad of a journey to get over here. But yeah. So let's hop in here quick and climb up a ladder to my cobblestone storage room up here. And I'll just grab a couple more. I think 3 more stacks should probably be fine. Oh, ow. Hurt myself a little bit. But, yeah. And the other reason I want to make the other reason I want to make a enchantment room so bad is because I have 44 levels, because I haven't really used them at all. And luckily I haven't died a whole lot. I say that now as in, you know, as I'm climbing up a staircase here. But I haven't died recently a whole lot, so that's why I have so many levels. So I would like to use some of them on some of my tools, at least to get unbreaking or something, so that way my diamond tools, for example, they don't break as easily, because I now have 2 diamond pickaxes that I've just almost, you know, used all up, and I don't want to break them, because then that means I have to go find more diamonds, and I have a very limited supply of diamonds. So, yeah, I would rather not break them if possible. But yeah, hopefully if I can get that room up and running. If not in this episode, at least by next episode, we'll start on that. But we're getting close to the end of this roof here, so let's build the rest of this here. Break this. Let's see. Get through this, and there we go. So that is all done. So now what I'm gonna do, if I can be careful, I'm gonna try and break in here. As you see, it's very dark, and I'm about to make it even more dark. I'm gonna gather up all these blocks here. Any blocks that aren't supposed to be in here. So let's just do that. I'm gonna break this block here, the dirt blocks, which fortunately that's just gonna have to stay there. So hopefully that'll stop. But you get the idea. They'll just spawn in here. They'll walk to the edge of here. At some point. Now, I don't think it'd be the most efficient thing in the world, sadly. But that's honestly because they'll just have to wander themselves all the way over. But I think for now, this will do. So now I'm going to go downstairs to the basement. And I'm going to... I think I already heard a spider. So I'm going to go down to the basement here. I'm going to put the hoppers down. I don't sadly have any chests on me. But I'll start to add the hoppers where they're supposed to go. Down here. So they'll be basically right here at some point. So yeah, you can imagine the hopper will kind of just go down here to a chest. So I guess we'll just put kind of a chest right there. I guess for now that'll be fine. And then like I said in a later video, maybe next episode I can have it fully functioning. So that way it's actually working properly. But let me go make a chest real quick. Let me eat some potatoes on my way up. But yeah, and then eventually, like I said, there'll be a minecart track here eventually, so I won't have to make the trek all the way down here. But I think it might still be it might already be working, but obviously I don't know that for sure because I think you at least have to be a few blocks away for them to start spawning. At least that's how it used to be in Minecraft anyways. But yeah, let's go grab some more wood of some kind. Doesn't really matter what type of wood. I guess we have some of this. I guess, yeah. We'll just grab 2 types of wood here. That should make a chest. So there we go. Make 1 chest. And then I will, let's see. What else was I gotta make? I don't remember. That's okay. So let's hop down here. And yeah, let's go put this chest down here. And, yeah, let's see if it actually functions or not. I realize I haven't done a whole lot more in this episode that I kind of wanted to do, but this was kind of my goal for today's video, was just to kind of get this thing at least functioning. So we got a chest down here now. I don't think there's anything necessarily down here yet. Let me go check. Oh, look at that. Already, we already got some skeletons already down here. So the idea is then we're going to hit them like this, and then the stuff will eventually, well, okay, ideally it would spawn, it would, do that, but what I'm going to sadly have to do for this purposes of this video is they can't see me, as you can see, but if I hit them and if their stuff goes there, it should go into the hoppers and should go down into that chest. But as you can see, because there's no hoppers all the way down here, those arrows unfortunately are going to despawn unless I quickly grab them. So there we go. So obviously I'll fix it so that way the hoppers are all the way around here. And actually, you know what? We might as well just go do that right now before the end of this video. But as you can see here, then they'll just, you know, fall down here if they drop any loot. So I already see it working very well. So let's go and make myself some hoppers real quick, and then I will, and then we'll kind of end the video like that, I think. So yeah, I guess like I said, it wasn't the most. It wasn't the most productive. I guess it was pretty productive of a about 20 minute video or so. But yeah, so let's quickly do that. Make some more chests. I know it is becoming nighttime sadly. So I actually might go chop down a couple trees here just to get some more wood. That's the other thing I'm going to have to start making too, is making a farm at some point. So I might do that between this episode and next episode. So that way I can show you guys that I do have a proper like tree farm, and you know, maybe like I'll move the farm that's over there, and I'll put it closer to my house, so that way it'll be a lot bigger and all that. But really quickly, I'm gonna sleep once again. So obviously we've slept 3 times in this episode, but hopefully, like I said, we should be able to make some chests. So I'm gonna go do that real quickly. Make some chests here, all the wood, and I'm gonna just make a chest, kind of cheat like this. And we have 4 chests. There we go. And then we'll do some hoppers as well. So we'll make all the hoppers we can, and that should be good. So that way we can put these down here, and then we can start collecting some loot. So, yeah. So that's, like I said, well, probably all we're gonna have time for in this video. But let me just really quickly hop down here, and then we'll go from there. So, but yeah, let me just quickly hop down here. And yeah, I'm gonna start putting all these hoppers here. So we got this one, this one, this one, this one, and there's a little bit more hoppers, not too many, but yeah. So I'll just show you how this works again. We do have a couple more on this side now, so it should work hopefully. But yeah, as you can see here, we got a zombie and a skeleton. So the idea is I'll hit this guy here, and oh, of course he falls in the one spot that there's no hopper at. But yeah, so that's the idea. You get the point. I'll fix it up before next episode so you guys can see it hopefully fully functioning and all that. But yeah, so that's, like I said, I'm gonna put these real quickly in the chest down here. And yeah, so we'll start doing that, and it should start working. So but with that, that is gonna be, like I said, all I have time for in this episode. So if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to, like I said, let me know in the comment section down below. Also, the next episode will be live hopefully soon. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. So hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.